Hello, everybody. This is Maxine Taylor with our virtual full moon ceremony. And I want to welcome all of you. I love doing this ceremony. I wish there were a way that we could do it holographically. Maybe someday soon we'll be able to. Now, this full moon ceremony falls on Wednesday, April 6th at 12:36 p.m. a.m. 12:36 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So it's just barely into the new day, and this particular full moon is in Libra. Now, Libra is the sign of balance and harmony. Librans don't like harmony. Librans like to create harmony from an unbalanced system or a shaky situation. So what I'm going to suggest that you do, because we're in critical mass time now worldwide, is think in terms of balance and harmony and look at your birth chart and see where 16 degrees Libra falls, because this particular full moon on the 6th is in 16 of Libra, right there in the middle. So what I was thinking now, what would I love to create in the world now? And that would be being able to create harmony and peace in a world that seems to be at critical mass. And I remember reading years ago, and I'm sure many of you are familiar with what I'm ready to say, because so many of you are spiritually advanced people, whether you know it or not. And it was the admonition to be in the world, but not of it. Now, there's an indictment on the table, and that indictment is going to be read tomorrow, which is very interesting, I think. And so no matter what goes on, if you will remember, be in the world, which we are, but not of it, because the world is a war zone right now. It's not peaceful and harmonious and balanced. But if you can create peace and harmony and balance in your life, in light of anything that's going on, you will be the light that you are and that you came here to shine. And you can't let the world get you down. You might say, well, this is what my situation is. Okay, you created a situation that you want to change. The way you change it is by putting your hand on your heart and moving into a state of love wherever you go. I don't suggest you walk around with your hand on your heart, but if that's what it takes, and smile at people, help them, talk to the little ones in the grocery carts whose moms are pushing them and trying to juggle grocery shopping with 3 little ones sitting in a grocery cart, excuse me. Just go out there and remember that you are spirit in an earthbound body. And you have amazing power. So, first of all, I would like to go through where this full moon falls in your solar chart. And it's 16 Libra, so find it in your birth chart as well, okay? And then combine the two. So of course, I'm going to start with Libra because that's where this full moon is. Libra, it is time for you to step forward and be the balance, be the harmony, be the intermediary that balances things wherever you go. If you see two people who are arguing, bless them, send them light, picture them, move into your heart, put your hand on your heart and picture them finding common ground instead of proving to each other why the other is wrong. The other is not wrong. The other one is right for the other. You get my drift. Okay. So it is your turn. So do what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want, and because you can, and because you are ruled by Venus, the planet of love. Oh, yeah, and beauty. Oh, yeah, and money. It's a great sign. Okay. Scorpio, pull back, retreat to get out of harm's way. Use your magical touch to transform things. That's what Scorpio does on its highest level. Transform the situations in which you find yourself. See it, feel it, be it. And we will go through all of those wonderful steps in just a few minutes, okay? And transform the world with your magical strength and power. Sagittarius, your humanitarian side is activated magnificently. Be the humanitarian that you are. Sag, of course, you probably know this, you're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of truth and expansion. Jupiter also rules God's law. And so in any group that you are involved, come from truth and come from the truth that you are spirit in an earthbound body and speak truth. Not everyone will be able to hear it, but all it takes is one who gets what you're doing and what you're saying. And then there are two of you. Capricorn, it's your turn to move into the top slot. Be the leader, be the out front leader. It's yours. If you can move up in your career, do it. Aquarius, you march to your own drummer and you see the truth. You see the far horizon now. Are you thinking of traveling? Are you thinking of going back to school and studying toward a higher degree than you already have? Are you thinking of publishing a book, writing a book? Are you involved in long distance communication, transportation, etc.? Okay. This is what you want to express. Pisces. Dream a little dream, Pisces. You have the ability to see the dream and transform life when you see it. Keep your thoughts to yourself now. Dig deep, figure out what's really going on with people, and then share it. Okay? Aries, it's time to put yourself in the other person's place because the one-on-one relationship is vitally important to you. Okay? That's where you will shine, interacting one-on-one with people. Taurus, your work. Throw yourself into those projects. Now, Mercury is going to go retrograde, okay, on the 24th. So we're going to be in the shadow starting, I want to say about the 6th. And I say about the 6th because so many of you are so tuned in that you feel the shadow of the retrograde Mercury even before the shadow occurs. Okay. I've seen it, I've heard it from you, I understand perfectly. When you're so attuned, the dates don't limit you. I hope I'm making sense. So we're going to start feeling this, the shadow of the retrograde Mercury, meaning everything is confused. It won't go direct until May. So just chill and relax. We're not going to put our attention on why we can't do anything. We're going to move into the feeling of already having it. And that's why I'm not emphasizing that Mercury retrograde this time. Okay. Focus, Taurus, focus on your job, your health, and being of service. Gemini, it's time to party. It's time to enjoy yourself. And if you have children, they are going to want your attention. It's that simple. And you're ready to play. This is a great time, by the way, for social events. Throw one at your house. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Speaking of house, Cancerians, your home, your family, this is your month to stay home, make changes in your home, interact with family members perhaps, but be in your own cocoon. Great, grand, glorious Leo. It's time to talk. It's time to express your ideas to people. Are you writing a book? Are you doing a blog? Short trips are terrific for you now. Talking with relatives, especially siblings, really good. And Virgo, this is your month to create money. I'm serious. It is your month to create money. So focus on it. Act as if you already have the amount that you want. Now, you notice I'm focusing beyond traditional astrology right now. We're not worried about Mercury or anything. We are focused on being love itself. And this beautiful Libra moon is encouraging that. And even putting yourself in the other person's place. Now that gets old after a while. You say there's so many people whose place I don't want to be in. I understand perfectly. Think in terms of focusing on the solution rather than the problem. Simple, all right? Okay, now I do want to burn my list. You know, in my full moon ceremonies, I'm always encouraging people to bring a list of what they want to create this month. Come back next month, do it again. You may have a different list next month because you are the creator of your life and you can transform energy. The reason you don't is because you don't know you can. I'm telling you, you can, because I've proven it to myself over the years when I really didn't have a clue. And when I saw how powerfully I could transform things, I thought, wow, this is really true. You are here now. At this time, we are all here now at this time because we each have a mission to do. And if I have not yet helped you find your life's mission, go to my website under the spiritual coaching tab. And you'll see that there is a selection called your life's mission. It goes beyond astrology. And when you know your mission, you're already doing your mission. but you may not have identified it through your left brain. This helps you do just that. And when you find your mission, all the extraneous, unimportant things drop off, because all you have to say is, does this person, is this person who's making this request of me part of my mission? Is what they're asking part of my mission? If it is not, you know where to put it in the pecking order, lower down. I hope this makes sense to you. Okay, so first of all, if you haven't brought your list with you, you might want to pause this video and write your list of what you would like to create for you this coming month, the month of April. All right. Okay. So I always love doing this outdoors, but that is not going to be happening. So it's raining in Atlanta. And I know some of you live in places which have been devastated by horrific weather conditions. And just bless you. I bless you and send light. I send sunshine, because that will help dry things out for you. And what I've seen, and maybe you've experienced this, is how in a tragedy or in a situation such as, a tornado, loving people show up to help. Organizations show up to help. This is a wonderful time to either give as part of a philanthropic group or to receive as somebody who needs help at this particular time. There are people, kind-hearted people everywhere who would be happy to help you. Okay. And normally I would do it outdoors, but my living room works. Okay. Oh, I love it when I can start a fire. Those of you who used to be at my outdoor full moon ceremony know I can't light anything. Okay. And so I'm burning my list. You can see it's burning. And this is what I'm sending to God, to Spirit. We burn our lists so that Source, Spirit, the multiverse, can give us what we want, instead of digging up our seeds to see if it's growing yet, to see if we're getting it. And so you want to release that list into the universe's hands, the loving God. There's only one God, but there are many paths to that God. And you might find that this is a great path to that God. I have found it to be true. And so many of you have told me that you have too. So I'm going to set this down on my hardwoods and keep on going with our beautiful ceremony. Okay. Now, what we want to do is create the feeling of already having what we want. So I find that very often, not merely saying what I want, but feeling it, feeling with every fiber of my being that I want it so badly. And I hang on to that for just a minute, and I'll explain why, because we're going to do it step by step together. So first, put your right hand on your heart, because this is what moves you into love. And some of you may feel the need for love right now. Maybe you've had a really difficult day. Move into the arms of love. And you keep your right hand over your heart, because that puts your attention on your heart, which is love. Okay. Then release your hand from your heart and extend your right hand. And in your right hand, ask God to place, or you place, because that's who you are, is spirit in an earthbound body. Place what your heart's desire is. Now, you can't do this for somebody else. You can't say, well, I really want so-and-so to sober up, or I really want so-and-so to love me. The only thing you can ask for that works is to be loved. Okay? So put in your right hand a project you're working on that you really want to succeed. Perhaps you want money, perhaps you want health. Whatever you want, feel it. And I'm talking about your heart's desire. Okay. Now, extend your left hand, and in your left hand, put what is blocking you from that. Ask God to show you and plop it down there. If you don't know what it is, how does it feel? You can get in touch with the feeling really quickly. How does it feel to be blocked by whatever that block is? And when you feel it, maybe you get angry, you don't know why. Maybe you get sad. Maybe you get really determined. Whatever emotion you're feeling, you haul back and throw it, toss it back to God. And you are left with what you want. Isn't that beautiful? Now put it back on your heart, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can sit there and you'll feel the love within you grow. And accept that you already have whatever it was that you had in your right hand. It's yours. And what I'm going to do now is help you take back your power, help you take back your life. So with your hand on your heart, what you're going to do is say, I, followed by your full name at birth. And the reason we do the full name that you were given at birth is because that's when you were pure spirit, pure love. And haven't you noticed that in this amazing universe in which we live, we have many, many, many chances to start over, many opportunities to create what we want. I used to say, well, this is your second chance. Oh, it's your 105th chance. It's your 2000th chance. So go for it, all right? And what you're going to say is, and I'll tell you when to do it, I, followed by your full name at birth, John, Thomas, James, Smith, Jr., let's say, your full name at birth. I am not going to verbalize mine because I don't want to take away from you. Get really centered, because now it is about you doing for you. And then I'm going to give you the acceptances. They're very powerful. And when we do an acceptance, what we do is we allow all the love of God to pour down from the top of our head through every cell in our body and out the soles of our feet. That filling every cell with love and life and energy. I find very often I experience not so much excitement, but incredible peace. Whatever you experience, it's your experience. It's your truth. It's yours. And nobody can take it away from you. So, at the count of 3, you'll say I followed by your full name. Full name. 1, 2, 3. I, and accept. I take back my heart, because the heart is the area of love. I take back my soul, because that is the essence of who you are. I take back my mind so I can think, get rid of brain fog. I take back my body because my body is the house in which God lives. I take back my body. I take back my health when I take back my. I take back my honor. When you're honorable, you tell the truth to yourself as well as others. I take back my identity. Your identity is God's child. Your identity is God in an earthbound body. I take back my self-respect, and that means I do not allow people to treat me poorly. I take a stand for me. I take back my God-given power, talents, and abilities. Oh, let that in. And finally, I take back my life. Take it back. Has a job taken your life from you? As a person, well, you gave it to them. Now you can take it back. It's yours. You don't have to give it away. It's yours. And now we got to do my favorite part, the star cards. Okay, let me get some room here. We're going to accept these wonderful, oh, I didn't realize it matches. These wonderful affirmations. I made these cards years ago because I didn't care for any of the cards, affirmation cards that I came across at the time. And so I'm going to read it in using you, because that's how it's written. For example, this first card says, you are worthy. You're going to repeat it, but you're going to say, I am worthy. Wow. What falls to the floor comes to the door. This is awesome. Yes, you are worthy. Pardon me, I'm going to pick it up. Our cards fall to the floor to get our attention. All right. So perhaps there are a whole bunch of you who are feeling not good enough. You are worthy. Oh gosh, this is so exciting. You lift the planet. I lift the planet. You might not want to say it out loud if that's fine. Just think it. If you want, as a group, if you're with some friends, say it out loud. It gets more powerful when you verbalize it. You are limitless. I am limitless. Are you feeling good? You are honorable. I am honorable. Oh, this is beautiful. You make a difference. I make a difference. You are special. I am special. Feeling it build. You are awesome. I am awesome. You are powerful. I am powerful. You inspire. I inspire. Express your beauty. I express my beauty. Fix yourself up. Be your most gorgeous self. You are beauty itself. And beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So beautify yourself the way you choose to be. Remember, you're the creator of your life. Move into the magic. I move into the magic. Claim your prosperity. I claim my prosperity. And then one final one. We've got 12 of them sitting here. So let's do 13, magical 13. Oh boy. Live your calling. I live my calling. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have an exquisite month. And don't give Mercury a second thought. You are limitless. You're beyond space and time. You can have it your way. I have proven that to myself. My wish for you is that everything that you accepted with these star cards comes true for you. Especially you are limitless. So live your calling. And as I've said, if you don't do it, who's going to do it? If not you, who? If not now, when? Sending you love. And please join me next month when once again we have a magnificent full moon ceremony. Bless everybody. I'm all over the world, and let there be peace on earth. That is my blessing for all of us. Peace. So, till we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now, dear friends.